This is Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN, CBS. Good to see you, my man. Just to let the viewers know, if you can hear oohs and ahs behind us and Chris keeps looking to his right, it's because Nathan Lugo is currently in the ring on Santa Monica Pier after the open workout. It's pretty cool.
Pretty mental, mate. Yeah, I was just saying to my mate who's here from Bournemouth that I don't think we could do this on Bournemouth Pier. We also got no roller coaster on Bournemouth Pier either, but you got a roller coaster to my left and a professional boxing fight to my right. It's absolutely wild, mate. But everything's bigger in the States, eh?
Yeah. All thanks, of course, to Riyadh season. I was going to say, I'm a London boy. I'm not a South London boy, but last time I spoke to you was in Croydon, and now we're in LA. So, can we say we're levelling up?
I mean, yeah.
I think we can say we're levelling up, surely.
I'm out here on holiday. That fight's over. I'm out here on holiday. Been out here for 2 weeks already, and then managed to squeeze into my California trip, my wife and my son. So yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah,
I'm sure your missus is very pleased that in your trip you've managed to come along, sneak a bit of boxing in, and I know you're going on Saturday night as well. So a holiday, but still kind of married to the game.
Yeah, but look, she loves her boxing. She's coming Saturday with me, so she can't wait. She's been out shopping today, getting an outfit for it, so she's super excited, mate. And this squeezing this in midweek is pretty mental, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean your holiday sounds brilliant. So you've done East Coast,
West Coast,
sorry, wrong one.
Yeah,
you've done A Coast. You've done the West Coast. So you went up
to San Fran, done like all the Big Sur and all that cool stuff, into Yosemite National Park, and then down to here a couple of days ago. Been here a couple of nights now.
Link up with the Bournemouth team as well?
Linked up with them. Saw their pre-season game in Santa Barbara against Wrexham. Bournemouth versus Wrexham in Santa Barbara is a sentence I never thought I'd say when I had a season ticket 20 years ago, but here we are, and it's all feels like a bit of a dream.
Yeah. Just in the aftermath since your win over Richard Riakporhe, what's the response been like from the fans?
Yeah, phenomenal. It's been a great response, and I don't think it can be anything but. It was a tidy win. I didn't really make many mistakes in the fight or anything like that, so pretty clear winner, and the response has been really good, and I've been enjoying the win, but very eager to get back. As soon as I get back off holiday, I'll be straight back in the gym with Shane.
Was it important for you to get these weeks of resting? 'Cause I think 5-6 weeks ago was a fight at Selhurst Park, and I know many times in your career would you have had a fight, perhaps waited a week and jumped straight back in. Was it important to just let yourself relax for an extended period of time?
Yeah, as the fights are getting bigger and longer, and I'm getting older, I'll be 34 in 2 days, so the extra rest is important, so definitely everything's a bit more extended with the rest now, for sure. And you learn about your body a lot more as you go on, and I know what's good for it. So I'm resting in some sense, but still ticking over with runs and strength work and stuff like that. But haven't done much boxing since.
Well, happy birthday for 2 days' time.
Cheers, mate.
How long before people start referring to you as one of the veterans of the scene?
Well, I'm a veteran in the gym now, so I don't know if I'll be.
Oh yeah, you must be the oldest.
I'm the longest service. I'm the longest serving member of the gym. Craig Richards is older than me, and I won't let him forget it. So he's the oldest member, and he's had more fights than I have, I think. So yeah, it's but I'm the longest serving member of the gym. But it's.
Does it feel like it? Do you feel like you've been a professional a long time? Like, no, if you think about before fight number one. Does it feel like a long time?
In a way it does, but at the same time I feel like because I've got so much to learn and I feel nowhere near the finished article, that I still feel really young. And then when I'm turning 34, it's a bit weird, but I don't feel it. I feel good, I feel fresh. Especially the last few years, like learning more and more about my body and my training, and sort of knowing what works and what doesn't work. You definitely can extend your longevity in the sport, in what can be a really brutal sport if you don't look after yourself.
Yeah. I mentioned your win over Richard Riakporhe. I know he's here today. Have you two crossed paths?
Yeah, I saw him. Saw him a minute ago. Said hello. I saw him the morning after the fight. I haven't seen him since, so it's good to see. Good to see him. Looks well.
He looks huge.
I didn't want to say anything, but
he looks well, but he looks like a heavyweight.
I said, "Are you going up a weight?" And he said, "Nah." He goes, "Oh, I don't know," but no, he's a massive for the weight anyway. I'm sure he has to always stay in shape. He always seems in shape. I've never seen him out of shape. This is probably the biggest I've ever seen him, but he'll be. I'm sure he'll be looking to get back in the ring soon.
Yeah. And as for you, what's next? Have you got like a rough date? Like even a month or just a couple of weeks span where you're like, that's when I want to be in the ring next?
Yeah, November, I'll be ready for November, December. So whatever come up in those times, that's what we've always said, that we're going to be ready for November, December time. That was always kind of the muted date before the Richard fight that, come through that, win that, and then I'll be out November, December. So that's kind of why I booked this trip. Obviously I booked this trip, it was basically 4 weeks after the fight, so then I'll be away for 3.5 weeks, so then so I'll be at 8 weeks out of the gym basically, and then be back into getting ready for a 12-week camp. So that takes me to sort of November, December time. So whenever's whatever date we can sort out. Obviously Ben Shalom's here tonight as well, so and this week, so we're in discussions trying to sort of fight out.
Has anything been put on the table to you? Any offers from outside other promotional companies?
Yeah, Golden Boy and have come in with an offer, but I think
not impressed.
It's not. The team weren't happy with it. It's almost like they don't really care about the cruiserweight division over here. So that was for a fight against Zurdo in America. I don't even know if we had a venue or anything like that. Jake basically put it to me and said, "We think it's a terrible offer. We've obviously got to let you know what the offer is." And I was
it's a shame because it's a good fight.
It's a great fight, it is. But I imagine either way, to get me over here for him and for them to make business sense is expensive, obviously, for their point of view. Or us to get him over to England would be expensive, but who knows? And then obviously there's been talk of the Jai Opetaia fight, but
I was going to come on to that. He
but
made quite an open call out.
No, he called me out, and look, it's great. I've been called out by every other champion the last 4 or 5 weeks, so I'm the most wanted man in the division, I think, which is a great place to be in, and I'm all for it. But I think they want that for October 12th, and that's too soon. That's not how I do my camps. I never shorten my camps. I never cut corners for what's going to be a big payday, like people are saying. Like, it's not about that for me. If they want the fight, I'm happy to do it November, December. Obviously, you've got the show in Saudi in December. Happy to fight him on that. And once again, the team will sort out a deal there. So, happy to fight all the champions. Obviously, Noel McKaylian also called me out as well. So, look, it's great because they're the fights I want. I want to fight for a unified title. So, I'm pretty sure it'll be one of them next.
I love it. There's a huge target on the CBS back, but like I said, that is what you want. I look at that logo there, Riyadh season, and you said you and Opetaia in December is something you'd be well up for. But even if we just take Opetaia out the equation, surely Riyadh season is a place where you're kind of keen to get your foot in the door. To be quite upfront about it, they're offering fighters record purses. They're putting on brilliant events like this. Gonna try and worm your way into some Riyadh season meetings while we're in LA? Yeah,
I mean, look, it's not my place to have the meetings. That's my team and their job. But the shows are, from head to toe, they're pretty spectacular shows in terms of the fights they put on. And the biggest fight in our division is probably me against Jai. So that's the one everyone wants to see, and I'm sure Turkey Al Sheikh wants that as well. Because he seems to like Jai Opetaia, and Jai Opetaia wants to fight me, so it makes sense. I want to fight Jai, so it all makes sense. But it's if they're the ones that can make the fight, then great. As long as I get a unification, that's what I want. And like I said, the shows that they're putting on, this show this weekend here in LA is a phenomenal show. Fight by fight, you just don't really see that in boxing, or haven't done for many years. So it's a wicked show.
Yeah, mate, you and Jai in December on the Fury Usyk card. I am all in for that.
Maybe they should just do like a Orthodox versus Southpaw show. Me and Fury are the Orthodox. They got their Southpaws. Get a load of others on there, and we'll sort it out. We'll just do Orthodox versus Southpaw.
That does sound like a bit of a Riyadh season
well,
idea.
That's what I mean. We're doing promoter versus promoter.
Yeah,
exactly.
Stance versus stance.
We'll start doing like names versus each other next, like Chris's versus Jai's. That might struggle. So yeah,
might finally happen then. Just one more thing. Terence Crawford. Have you seen him live in the flesh? Watched him fight in the flesh?
No,
so you're gonna have the chance to do so for the first time on Saturday night. As a fighter, just wax lyrical to me about how good this man is.
Yeah, I've loved him for many years. I remember watching him beat Ricky Burns for his first world title. Down the weight division. Obviously, got to see him in the flesh earlier, just walking in.
He's so cool, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
So
I bought
cool,
one of his tracksuits, his Boxraw TBC ones. I wear it on Ellie Scotney Fight Week because Shakur Stevenson was wearing it in his changing room for Crawford. So when I'm wearing it, it means Ellie turns into Terence Crawford. So it's wicked. They're wicked tracksuits. Unbelievable fighter, just so skilled, looks so controlled in there. But he's up against it in the 10. Not up against it, but he's got a tough test on Saturday. You know, Madrimov's no mug. He's gone out his first fight of this weight division against a guy who's solid at the weight. Like, it's not like another blown up welter or something like that. It's a very reputable fighter, and you've got to respect him for that. And if he goes in there and does what we know he can do and puts on a great display, then this shows how good he is.